The story of Our Lady of the Pillar begins with St. James the Greater, one of Jesus' 12 disciples. As the apostles were sent out to proclaim the gospel to distant lands, St. James stopped along the Ebro River in Zaragoza, Spain. Discouraged by his lack of success in converting the Iberian people, he began praying fervently one day. It was then that the first recorded apparition of our Blessed Mother Mary occurred. The vision is particularly unique because, unlike most other apparitions, Mary was still alive at the time. In the vision, she comforted James and asked him to build her a church where she would place an image of herself on a pillar as a symbol of the people's faith. She further instructed him that once he was finished with the shrine, he was to return to Jerusalem to face his martyrdom. The angels then left him with the wooden statue and a column that he arranged inside of the shrine. On October 12, 1797, at the age of 36, Father William Joseph Chaminade, who was exiled from France, reached Zaragoza, Spain. Over the next 3 years, he visited the basilica frequently and prayed before the shrine of the Blessed Mother. There, he came to know his call to establish a religious order. As Father Calais writes, it was at Zaragoza that his tender love for Mary became all the more vivid and profound. There it was that by divine inspiration he conceived the project of establishing in France the sodalities in honor of the Queen of Heaven and a religious order which would especially be consecrated to her. The statue and column are richly decorated and stand about 3.5 feet tall in total. The figure is of Mary holding the infant Jesus. As Robert Beckerms of the Society of Mary said, the figure recalls to us that the Catholic Church has always held, and will always hold, Mary up as the most perfect of creatures, the model and inspiration of all virtues. From Jesus she learns all, and so can we. The pillar on which rests the image of Mary holding her divine Son is symbolic of strength, perseverance, unshakable loyalty, and fidelity, all of which we can acquire from Jesus through his Mother Mary. Beckerms also beckons us. Let us make for ourselves spiritual pillars by prayers, mortification in things big and little, and by acts of love for God, and for God in our neighbors. We then will be examples to help others attain heaven. While we may not be able to go to the shrine directly, he encourages us to go there in spirit, to consecrate ourselves to her forever. Our life, our death, our joys, our sorrows, all for Mary.